set, where them hands, where them holes, where them throws, you know what I'm saying? Cecil.
Part of an influence on me over my life, who has now gone on to Heaven's Dojo, is my late Aunt Barbara Jean. Aunt Barbara Jean influenced me in terms of martial arts because she is the one who I think planted this seed of having a respect for life and a respect for living things. If you want to know more about her, I will put her obituary in the description of this video. She basically was the person who told me not to kick trees because trees are alive and that I'm killing the tree and damaging the tree by kicking it. I couldn't have been no more than 8 years old, and I've seen some Bruce Lee movies, so I wanted to be like Bruce Lee. And to me, being like Bruce Lee and doing what karate, because, you know, everything was karate back then, was kicking a tree. So she saw me outside one day kicking this tree, and she told me no, and she scolded me. I was like, why? It's just standing there. I'm not hurting it. I'm not doing anything. She said, yes, you are. If you continue to kick that tree, you're going to kill it. And it's alive. You wouldn't want anybody to hit you, so you shouldn't be hitting that tree. So I'm thinking I need to practice on something. So I went home. I couldn't think of what to do. And then it came to me. So the next day, instead of hitting or kicking the tree, which I probably shouldn't have been doing anyway, because it's probably on my way to giving myself arthritis, I decided to not hit the tree, but hit the hill that the tree was attached to. So I was doing that. So when she saw me doing that, she was pleased. But she said, no, you still could be doing damage to the tree. So what she did, because there were a bunch of hills and stuff by her house, she took me right, I guess you could say downhill, to a place where now I know that she could actually watch me because it was a little bit better view of where she lived. And it was a side hill, and I could punch at the hill. And then once I started doing that, after a while, I figured, well, hey, I'm not going to kick the tree or kick anything. I can kick at it. So she came one time and saw me, and she thought I was going to be kicking plants again. But she saw me kicking at it. And I said, I'll just aim at it. I'm not going to hit it. And she said, good. And then from that moment on, even years later, when I actually got some formal lessons, if I ever went to kick at a tree and she saw me, she'd just give me that look. I'd be like, all right, I'm not going to kick the tree. I'm not kicking the tree. I'm not kicking the tree. So I think, though, that's something we should think about as martial artists. I know you see a lot of, you see movies where people are kicking palm trees and stuff like that. So if you're in the United States, we don't have those kind of trees that people are kicking overseas going naturally. I know some people, especially if you're from where I'm from in Maryland, you probably, if you kicked at a tree, you probably thought that it was just like what they were doing in the movies. No, those things are softer than human bones, so you can strike at them. So if you want to talk about having control and having a respect for life, we got to respect, have control, and respect life for anything. So we have to be careful when we're using things to train with. Inanimate objects, not plants. Certainly not people unless the people consent. That's why they made, sparring dummies and other apparatuses. So yes, she's the one that taught me the respect for life, and she will always be missed. And I'm quite sure she is up there in Heaven's Dojo. Thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please share with people like to talk about the martial arts and peace. And as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Peace.